Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like bolsters, blocks. If you need a strap or a belt, that will also be very useful. Just come into a comfortable seated position. Try to find ways to be fully present and here in the present moment. Trust that what you find in yourself is what is needed. Watch the mind. Notice if the mind is becoming more relaxed, quiet, and calm. Connect within. Imagine yourself plugging in like all of those gadgets, trying to recharge. Can you try to notice your breath? Can you try to notice your heartbeat? Nothing that you really need to change or alter. Just try to be aware. How is your body? The face, the neck, shoulders, hands, arms, belly, the legs, the feet. Wherever there is resistance, there is discomfort and pain. How can you surrender and let go? You may wish to set an intention for your practice. And then we'll try to set up on our first Yin Yoga pose. Can you try to grab 2 blocks? We'll place those blocks on the mat like a letter T. The block that is crosswise, closer to you, will be supporting your upper back. It'll be right there in between the shoulder blades. The low part of that block, your bra strap, if you're a lady, will land on that lower corner. For guys, it will be below the nipple area. The block that is away from you will be supporting your head. Feel free to change the height of the blocks, or if you don't have any blocks, you can just use any pillow or bolster and place it behind you as we come into this nice chest opener called supported fish. Come down on your forearms. See if you can rest the middle back, the upper back. Try to move the blocks to help you find stability for the upper body as well as the head. Your legs can be extended straight. You can also create a diamond shape with your legs, or you can just step your feet on the mat as wide as the sides of your mat, and then just kiss your knees together. Arms can be beside you like a letter T, or up and overhead. We try to come into a beautiful back bend here. A nice way to open up the chest, release tension in the shoulders, and try to reverse the effects of rounding our spine when we sit on our desks and our sofas. Feel the support of the blocks underneath your body. As we journey through our lives, it's always good to ask ourselves what support is available to us. In the same manner that the props are giving us support that can help us release parts of our body so that we move forward towards our health goals, to improve and progress. In this similar way in life, once we open our mind and our heart, we'll notice there are so much available support around us. People, structures, systems, strangers. We don't have to go through our experiences alone. Sometimes it's ego, pride, this sense of isolation that prevents us from reaching out. How can we be a bit more humble? And open to all the possibilities around us? Everything in life is a process. That is one of the laws of the universe. Everything goes through a growth process, a learning process. Yes, there might be shortcuts. But then you realize how the foundation, the roots are compromised when we resort to shortcuts, or how much more support is needed. We'll slowly come out of this pose So whether your legs are straight, whether you created a diamond shape with your legs, please bend your knees, step your feet on your mat, and then we'll gently and carefully come down on the right side. Breath can help you in coming out carefully from this pose. So just slowly come down on the right and remove the props, set them aside, and lie down on your back. Keep your knees bent, kiss the knees together, form this letter X with your legs, feet as wide as the mat. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the belly expanding and shrinking with every breath. Feel your body. All of these are wonderful, miraculous gifts that we are enjoying in this present moment. People who may be struggling at this exact moment would exchange everything for this breath, this heartbeat, this body that sometimes we tend to take for granted. We appreciate what we have. Rather than think of what we don't have. Try to relax your face. Try to relax your neck and your shoulders. Try to relax your hands and arms. Try to soften the groin. Relax your legs. Can you bring the knees closer to your chest, and can you hug the knees to your chest? Just rest your head on the mat. Come into this lying down child's pose. Feel the compression, the squeeze in your body. How does this feel on your hips, on your legs, on your belly, on your chest, as well as on the spine? Just relax. Just breathe. You'll now gently extend your left leg, straighten that left leg. Can you see if you can grab onto your belt or strap? Can you try to bend your right knee? Bring the right knee closer to your armpits. Maybe your right hand can reach for the outside of your right foot. Or maybe you might need a prop. Wrap that strap on the ball of your right foot and just try to bring that right leg closer down. So both hands can hold the strap, or maybe just your right hand and the left hand can rest on the mat or on top of your left hip. Just relax here. You can also explore this shape, how it feels good to try to open up the tissues of your groin and the inner legs. Your left leg can be straight. You can also bend that left knee, or you can drop the left knee out to the sides. So notice where it serves you, where it feels beneficial for you. These are generic shapes, and as you self-practice, you can explore so that you can target specific areas of your body that might be needing it at this exact moment. We are, after all, our best healers. We can give ourselves the medicine that our body needs, especially when we listen, when we feel. Once you find your edge, just try to be still. You don't have to constantly be pulling or exerting any effort or muscular engagement. Just relax here. Notice if there's anything that feels injurious, any unhelpful sensation, and then feel free to back off. Try to relax your feet. Try to relax your legs. Try to soften your belly, your chest. Relax your hands, your arms. And notice how the stress feels. This stress that we are applying on your joints to strengthen the bones and to try to infuse your joints with lubrication, to try to lengthen the tissues. Feel that openness and that space. Imagine the tissues on the inner legs and the groin spreading. We're usually locking in and closing the front of our groin. Here we try to open it and give it the space, allow it to breathe. Now, gently, you will release the strap, and then your left hand is placed on top of the right knee. Your right arm goes out to the sides. We'll gently try to guide that right leg over your body and towards the left side, coming into a reclined one-legged twist. You can also support your right knee with props like bolsters or blocks. Your left hand can continue to add weight on that right knee to help you come deeper into this twist. Can you bend your left knee and then your right hand tries to reach for the inner left foot? Can you see if you can move your left knee further back? You can lift the left side of your hips to create space. So imagine spreading your legs, and then you can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the right shoulder. Notice the space on the right side of your body. Notice the stretch on the legs. Notice the sensations that you're feeling, the breath, the heartbeat. What you sense through your ears, your nose, your skin. The awareness, even if your eyes are closed, your sense of space and time. Life is short. However long our life is, we can survive for more months and years. And when we look back, it all feels so short. And they say it's not really the number of years in life that matters, but the life in our years. So how do you really add life into your years? Our resources are not unlimited. And does it mean that those with more resources have more life? Regardless of class, of resources, life in our years can be increased by living fully each present moment, cherishing all of the sensations, feeling, appreciating. So we'll slowly come out of this pose. Please listen carefully. You're going to just try to move your left foot and left leg a bit to the left side. You're going to step your right foot on the mat. So we'll keep our legs crossed, right leg over the left, bringing our knees closer to our chest while our right hand continues to hold on to the outer left foot, and the left hand continues to hold on to our outer right foot. We're in a lying down shoelace pose, applying stress on our glutes. Notice how even in this lying down position, we have been able to open up the tissues of your inner legs, the top of the thighs, this time the outer parts of our hips, our glutes. Just relax your face. Just relax your shoulders. Just breathe. Relax and soften the belly. Relax the groin and the legs. If it's not comfortable to be holding your feet this way, you can also place your hands on top of the left knee. However, this shape is able to apply stress on the hips. You can also try to place props, if needed, in between your right thigh and the belly. Just enjoy being here. And imagine the benefits of these shapes to improve circulation on our hips, as well as give our digestive system this very good massage. Just try to relax, try to soften. The best thing to do to get stronger is to love yourself. To take care of ourselves. To invest time in ourselves. Only when we take care of ourselves and build that body, that person that we want, can we live the life, have the quality of life that we want. We'll slowly come into a twist, bringing our knees down on the right side. So we'll place our arms out to the sides. We'll keep our legs wrapped and allow the knees to gently come down on the right side. You can place props under the knees. You can even do a double wrap, placing your right foot under the left shin. Now notice how this gives very good stress on the IT band, on the sides of your left thigh. So we're trying to target different cross-sectional sides of your thighs, the lower limb. Sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. And when we do so, we risk being able to fully enjoy each present moment. How would you be able to fully enjoy each present moment with a healthy or with a sick body? Sometimes when we fall ill, we spend our whole weekend resting in bed. That weekend will never come back to us. We will never be able to relive a weekend that is taken away from us by illness. So living each present moment requires a healthy body. It also requires a healthy heart, a heart that is open. A judgmental heart prevents us from appreciating things and discovering new things. Sometimes when we judge a person or an event, it blocks the flow of what potentially can arise or be discovered. If we label certain people, we stop getting to know them. And prevent what could have been a new relationship if we allowed it to blossom, or a new adventure and experience. So even this judgmental tendency, when we're able to try to drop this from our system and replace it with curiosity, it improves our ability to add more life to our years. Also, having an open mind is needed. A mind that is less controlling. A mind that is more open to uncertainty. Slowly bring the arms beside you, and then we'll gently and carefully untangle our legs And two options here: you can extend your legs coming into a pentacle, a restful pose, or you can windshield wiper your knees from side to side, whichever feels good. Or after you get satisfied with windshield wiper movements, slowly just extend your legs. Bring the arms out to the sides. Rest for a few moments. Feel your breath. Feel your body. And when you're ready, can you bend your left knee, bring the left knee closer to the armpits. Can you point your left foot towards the ceiling and try to reach for the outer left foot? Or if you need support and help from a strap, you can try to grab that strap. Wrap the strap around the ball of your left foot, and you can hold the strap with both hands or just the left hand. You can place your right hand on top of the right hip or just on the mat. Your right leg can be extended, or you can bend the right knee, step the right foot on the mat, or just allow the right knee to fall over to the right side and just feel the stretch, how we're able to open up the tissues of the legs. See that balance, that yin and yang of spreading the legs, opening the tissues of the inner legs, and then wrapping your legs together. Notice how that improves circulation. We're trying not just to open up the body, but open up our heart and our mind. Be open to all the possibilities. That openness can help us be able to convert all of the adversities around us, all of the problems, into opportunities. How we can transform the negative into positive. You can adjust, you can find that sweet spot as long as you feel the openness and the space on the inner legs. Just relax. You don't need to be pushing for a prolonged period of time or pulling. Just try to be soft. Try to let go. Now we'll slowly let go of the strap and our left foot. We'll bring our left arm out to the sides, and then our right hand tries to guide the left knee over our body and towards the right side. You can support your left knee with a prop. You can lift the left side of your hips to create space. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the left shoulder. And then gently, please bend the right knee and your left hand reaches for the inner right foot. Notice as you try to bring the right knee further back how you're able to feel a nice stress and stretch for your right quads. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Just enjoy being here. In this process. That open-minded and open-heartedness allows us to welcome the process that we're going through, this journey of our life experience. Everything has a gestation period. Everything that we desire, everything that we would like in our lives. There's a waiting time. There's a working time. A being time. And we honor this process. Every structure that we see around us took time to build. Every tree, and everything goes through the seasons of life. The storms, the summers, the heat and the cold. The water, the pressure, these either break structures or make them stronger. The same goes with our life. They say that what won't kill us will only make us stronger. So we reconcile to all of these considerations in our life. When we accept all of the good aspects and the not so good aspects of our life, we are able to cultivate peace, respect for life. They say that when you can no longer make changes in your environment, you're forced to create some change within. And the inability to initiate change becomes our liability, our inability to adapt. And in the current pace of our lives, it's really this ability to be dynamic, to evolve, that would help us for longevity, for better quality of experience and happiness, as well as our freedom. So we'll slowly come out of this pose. We're going to cross our legs wrap our legs together, can you step your left foot on the mat? And then we'll gently, carefully try to bring our knees closer to our chest with the right leg on top, with the left leg on top of the right. Our right hand on the outer left foot and our left hand on the outer right foot. Okay, coming into this lying down shoelace, you can adjust, you can grab any part of your leg that you can reach. It can be the ankles. Both hands can also be placed on top of the right knee. How does this feel on your legs? We target all parts of the thighs. Making peace with the laws of the universe allows us to cultivate power within. That's quite ironic. When we honor the power outside, we are able to see the power within. And this power can be also a form of freedom. In yoga, we have this mantra, Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. And to translate, it says, may all beings be happy and free. What is really possible for us? How can we be happy and free? Considering our unique situation, our unique gifts, we are all very special in the sense that no one else will go through our exact experience in life. Each of us have a potential waiting to be realized. A story to write, a legacy to leave. As yogis, we are free. We are not caged or limited. We are not held back. We are flexible, open. We can use our mind, our body, our heart to be who we want to be. A lot of the limitations are in our minds, in our hearts, and in our bodies. So we'll slowly come into a recline twist on the left side. So we'll bring our arms out to the sides and then gently allow our knees to come down. You can move the hips to the right. You can double bind, placing your left foot behind the right shin. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the right shoulder. Feel how this releases the sides of your right thigh, the sides of your body. We define what is possible or impossible for our lives. And one of the gifts that we all have is the gift of creativity, of imagining, of visualizing, of visioning. So as we turn inwards, maybe we can try to connect with what our hearts really desire. Ever since we were young, and what would we regret for the rest of our life if we do not take action? There is no one else to blame. Yes, sometimes we make these stories in our minds that it's someone else's fault. But when we tap into our inner wisdom, and we listen within, we will hear that reminder that it's not really circumstance or other people. We are 100% responsible for our lives. No one else is accountable for how our life will be but ourselves. Knowing this, how can we bring out our best essence? How can we bring out the beauty in ourselves? How can we be more excited about life? How can we adapt? How can we keep moving forward? Each flower just blooms without comparing itself to other flowers. And there's even this beautiful flower called the lotus that usually grows in swamps. How can we be that lotus flower that will bloom even if everything around it is like mud? Slowly, we'll bring our knees back to center And two options here. You can coming into your windshield wiper movement for the legs, stepping your feet wide apart, slowly bringing the knees down on the right and on the left. But if you want to directly come into your Savasana, please extend your legs, feet as wide as the mat, and place your arms beside you, palms facing up. Let go and take rest in awareness in your Savasana. Can you take a deep breath and gently introduce movements to your fingers and toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists. Can you gently bring your arms up overhead, bring the legs together, point the toes. Give yourself a nice long stretch. And then bend your knees. Allow the knees to come down on the left side. Use your left arm as your pillow. Allow your spine to round. And when you're ready, use your right hand. Slowly push your body to come up. Come to a seated position. And slowly now, notice your body. Notice your breath. Can you rub the palms vigorously? Create some heat. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Rub the palms together vigorously. Create some heat. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Last one here. Rub the palms together vigorously. Create some heat. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. The light in me bows down to the light in you. I wish you an abundance of health, wealth, happiness, peace, love, joy, all the good things to flow into your hearts, into your lives, into your homes. Please take care. Namaste.